At the U.S.'s largest cybersecurity conference, Huawei Security Chief Donald Purdy took to the stage at a panel entitled How to Reduce Supply Chain Risk, Lessons from Efforts to Block Huawei.
It's critically important for the cybersecurity community to help America move forward.
Purdy is actually a former senior cybersecurity official from the Bush administration and later led the National Cybersecurity Division at the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. In his 7.5 years at Huawei, it's the first time he's appeared on stage with a U.S. government official, that being Katie Arrington, the Cyber Information Security Officer of Acquisitions at the U.S. Department of Defense.
But when you have a product that could take over, run, manipulate the most critical things in our country, why would you not want to be sure that company has all the right philosophical endeavors, to which they don't?
The geopolitical situation between the U.S. and China has created a context in which the U.S. is unwilling to have conversations with Huawei about the benefits of technology, the consequences of technology, or what can be done to mitigate the risk. So it's that context that is affecting things. And right now, the U.S. is taking steps to hurt China by hurting Huawei, and they're actually hurting Americans more.
The U.S. has banned Huawei's products in a number of ways, including in 5G network infrastructure, an area where the Chinese tech giant has a considerable technological edge. Huawei has recently indicated it would be willing to license its 5G technology to U.S. companies.
If the U.S. needs its own telecom equipment provider, why in the world wouldn't the U.S. call Huawei's bluff for the offer to license our 5G technology? Why wouldn't you at least have those conversations?
One of the most heated issues was whether the U.S. decision to ban Huawei products was about security or trade.
What I said, I'm not going to put it in my networks. I'm not going to put it in the stuff that I'm responsible for. Period.
So why am I defending China again?
So I would say block Huawei if you must, but we need to do a whole lot more to make America safer and make America more competitive in the world.
I think it was consensus the U.S. has failed to innovate. So, there's two things. Do you penalize the people who have innovated, or do you provide incentives to help companies that are U.S.-based to innovate? And so that was one of the things I don't think we got resolution on.
Spiesel says as he put the panel discussion together, some people in the industry told him he shouldn't put the U.S. government and Huawei on the same stage. But Huawei's chief security officer says he was astounded to be on that stage, but he was pleased with the conversation and hopes for more discussions about security in the future. Mark New, CGTN, San Francisco.